Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today because we're going to have some fun using cream products from a makeup line I first tested last March and really enjoyed. And I'll include a link to that video from last March in the description box below. It's a UK makeup line called TrinnyLondon. But today I have 4 products I've not tried before that were kindly sent to me, which I'll be telling you about shortly. So I'm especially looking forward to trying out these 4 new products today, as well as creating an almost full makeup look using the other TrinnyLondon products that were sent to me last spring. As I mentioned in my first video using TrinnyLondon products, 2 of the things that excite me about this brand are that it consists of all cream products, and I love cream and liquid products for those of us over 50. And the inclusivity of the makeup line. If you go to the TrinnyLondon website, you'll see images of women of all different ethnicities and all different ages. So thank you, Trinny, for including all women who enjoy makeup, no matter their age, on your website. So if you have mature skin, I think you'll find this product line especially interesting. Before I launch into using these products, I want to say thanks to all of you who are returning to my channel. And if you're new to my videos, welcome. My name is Elise, and I'm an over 60 working professional makeup artist whose passion and mission is helping all of us over 50 go from feeling invisible to feeling beautiful and confident so we can truly own our own power. So if you enjoy learning about makeup techniques that work for us at this point in our lives, and products that will also work best for us now, I hope you'll support me in my mission by giving this video a thumbs up like and by subscribing before you leave today. First, let me share with you a little bit about the backstory of this makeup line. The founder of TrinnyLondon is Trinny Woodall. She's the former UK co-host of a series that you may be familiar with called What Not to Wear. It originated in the UK and then later came to the US with different hosts and ran for 10 years on the Learning Channel. I was delighted to find this out because the US version of this show is actually responsible for my becoming a makeup artist who specializes in helping those of us over 50. 2 years before I quote-unquote retired from my 35-year career in public television, I was watching a particular episode of this series which featured a makeover with Belinda, and that's when the light bulb went on for me. It was right at that point that I decided that in my next act, I wanted to become a makeup artist and help all of us over 50 look our best. So I really want to thank the members of the TrinnyLondon team who reached out to me so I could try these products. Trinny is 58, a former fashion columnist, stylist, and beauty expert who for several years appeared on Oprah as a makeup advisor. She's co-authored 10 books and sold over 3 million books around the world. And in October 2017, she launched this makeup brand. Her vision was to create a brand with no bulky palettes or tubes, so almost all of the makeup in her line comes in these handy, practical, stackable pots, so they can easily fit in our purses and be transportable. And this is what they look like. And many of these products are designed to help us multitask, since many can be used on lips, cheeks, and eyes. And by the way, with cream products, it's always important to close them tightly so that they don't dry out. And with these little pots, you know if they're closed tightly if you hear a click when you turn the cap. Let me see if I can do this so you can see how it works. So I'm putting the cap back on this product and turning it, and then... Did you hear the click? Now I know it's on there tightly. Her second goal was to personalize makeup. So on her website, you'll find a section called Match to Me, which is actually a diagnostic tool to help you find the products that best match your skin, hair, and eyes. This makeup line has certainly become extremely popular in the UK, and it's growing in popularity around the world. TrinnyLondon has products in all different makeup categories, but the products I'll be using today that I first tested last March are the BFF Cream Skin Perfector in Light, the BFF Eye in Victoria, which is an eye serum concealer, a cream eyeshadow called Eye to Eye in the color Wisdom, and a metallic lip product called Lip Love in the shade Dahlia. The 4 new products that I'll be testing are a highlighter called Starlight, and I swatched it here on the back of my hand. Just a Touch Foundation Concealer in the shade Alexandria, a cream contour called Kate, and a product called Miracle Blur, which is a lip and line filler. And as you might imagine, I'm especially interested in giving this one a try. All of these products will be in the description box below, and I'll also include a link to the Trinny London website. And to be absolutely transparent with you, although I was sent these products to try, this video is not sponsored by Trinny London. I'll be giving you my totally honest opinion about how these products work for me. I'm first going to apply one of the new products called Miracle Blur. In a video on the Trinny London site, the makeup artist says to apply the BFF Cream first and then the Miracle Blur. But I went to the Trinny London site and typed in a question asking if the Miracle Blur should be applied before or after the BFF Cream. And the person who responded said to apply it before. So I'm not sure which is the better way to go. So I'm going to apply it before the BFF Cream and we'll see how it works. I may end up also applying the Miracle Blur after I apply the BFF Cream. We'll see. The Miracle Blur is designed to both smooth the skin and blur and fill in fine lines. It's infused with collagen, elastin, vitamin E, and C. The directions suggest using a pea-size amount, warming it up by rubbing it between the fingers, and then applying it anywhere you want to blur fine lines by gently pushing it into the lines. So I'm going to apply it on the lines on one side of my forehead and around one side of my lips to help prevent my lipstick from feathering. And then we'll compare it to the side that doesn't have the product on it. So I'm rubbing it between my fingers to warm it up a bit. And then I'm just going to push it in to these lines on this side of my forehead. And these are pretty deep lines, so this will be a real test of this product. So let's take an up-close look and see what we think. This is the side where I applied the Miracle Blur. This side I did not. I can definitely see an improvement. So now let's try it around the lip area. And now let's take a look at the lines on this side. This has definitely helped the lines around my lips. I'm pretty shocked, frankly. Now that we've had a chance to compare sides of my forehead and my lips, I'm going to apply the Miracle Blur to the other side of my face. Next, I'm going to apply the BFF Cream Skin Perfector in Light all over my face. The BFF Cream Skin Perfector in this white tube is designed to mimic our skin tone when worn alone and is designed to hydrate and boost radiance. It's white when initially applied and then changes color to match your particular skin tone. According to the website, this product can be worn alone or it can be worn under a product like Trinny's Just a Touch Foundation Concealer, which I'm going to be using in just a few moments. This BFF Cream Skin Perfector comes in 5 different shades and has a chemical SPF of 30. It's in a 30 milliliter tube, and the website description says that with daily use, this tube should last 6 months. The description also says that it contains microencapsulated pigments which even out skin tone, create glow, and tone down redness. In addition, it's enriched with extract of antioxidant porcelain flower. These types of products, quite frankly, always amaze me because it just seems like magic to have this cream turn from white to the color of my skin tone. So I'm just going to apply a little bit. There's a slight scent, but not really overwhelming at all. And it feels wonderfully moisturizing. I think you can see that my skin has more radiance. Next, let's try the Just a Touch Foundation Concealer in the shade Alexandria. This foundation concealer is described as buildable and non-greasy, and it comes in 25 different shades. It's meant to even out our skin tone, tone down redness, and it also has ingredients which help restore collagen. I'm really interested to see how much coverage it provides. And then just going to blend it in. And I'm going to add just a little bit more to areas where I need more coverage since I have more redness. I'm pretty happy with this coverage. And you can see that there's some radiance from the previous application of the BFF cream. Next up is the BFF Eye product in the shade Victoria. They've relaunched this product in a tube with a Zamac tip applicator which cools down the under eye area, but I have it in the original pot in the shade Victoria. It comes in 12 different shades, and the website description says that it firms and tones while boosting circulation under the eye to reduce red and blue undertones. So it's an eye cream and an under eye corrector in one. It contains vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and it can be applied with a finger or with a brush. I'm just going to tap it in the area where I need it most. And then just blend it in with my finger. Our next step is the To Eye Cream Eyeshadow. I happen to have the shade Wisdom, which is a neutral taupe. The eyeshadows come in 28 different shades. Here's what Wisdom looks like. I'll swatch it for you. And I've had this product for almost a year, and it has not dried out. I'm going to go ahead and apply it with a brush just into the crease and slightly above my crease, but you certainly can apply it with your fingers. And it certainly does glide on very easily. And then I'm just going to blend it in with my fingers around the edges. And you can see what a difference it made just adding a little bit of this into the crease on that eye. And let's make them match. And I'm just going to go over the edges with a clean brush. If I had a darker shade from this line, I could amp up this look by applying the darker shade in my outer crease area, and I'd also use the darker shade as an eyeliner. But you can also darken up the area with a powder shadow, which is what I'm going to go ahead and do. We'll see how this works. I'm going to use my own powder eyeshadow from my Warrior palette from Juvia's Place. I'm going to take just a little bit of this darker shade here. Just adding a little bit on this outer corner. I'm also going to use this dark shade as eyeliner. And next, let's do some contouring with a contour color called Kate. This contour also comes in two other shades, one called Serena, which is the lightest neutral mid-tone color, and a shade called Sophia, which is the deepest color. First, I'm going to apply it under my cheekbones, starting at the temple, and then going down toward the outer corner of my eye. Whoa, this looks really dark. She suggested blending in the contour by using the part of your palm that's under the thumb and then just pushing the contour in with this part of the palm. You put your thumb up by your temple under the cheekbone and then just push up. I'm going to go ahead and give this a try, and I have my buffing brush and my sponge by my side just in case I don't do this technique justice. So she's talking about pushing this area under the thumb up along the cheekbone. So I'm going to take my hand and just press in. You know, that works pretty darn well. I'm really surprised. But I am going to take my buffing brush since this is a pretty dark color. And I'm going to put a little bit along my jawline and along the upper part of my forehead. Next comes highlighter. I have the shade called Starlight, which is a champagne color, but it also comes in a peach shade called Candlelight and two warmer shades. The lightest warmer shade is called Sunlight, and the deeper warmer shade is called Firelight. I'm going to go ahead and apply it on the top of my cheekbones, on the inner corner of my eyes, my Cupid's bow, and then dot it on the bridge of my nose. I really like how easily this glides on, and then I'm just going to tap it in. Put a little bit here. And finally, let's apply the lipstick. I have the Lip Love Metallic color in Dahlia, which is a mix of the colors Garnet and Plum. And here's a swatch so you can see what it looks like. It is a metallic, so you can certainly see the sparkle. These Lip Love products are light reflecting, moisturizing, and smoothing, and they contain a high percentage of pearlescent pigments. I'm first going to go ahead and apply some concealer around my lips, and then my L'Oreal Age Perfect lip liner. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply a matte lipstick of my own and put the Lip Love product on with a lipstick brush over the matte lipstick. This Lip Love can also be built up to get a deeper, richer color, which is what I did. To add a look of lip gloss, I'm going to dab a bit of the Starlight Highlight Cream on my lips. I'm next going to add powder and blush, and I'm going to apply my Laura Mercier translucent powder to my T-zone and then use my Merit cream blush called Cheeky. Here is Cheeky. And I'm just going to dot this here. This is a good color match for the lip color. And I'm going to take my makeup sponge and just go around the edges. Now I'm going to head off camera to curl my lashes and apply my mascara, and I'll be right back. So let me go ahead and share some initial thoughts with you. The Match to Me technology on the Trinny London website is a great tool to ensure that we get the shades that work best with our hair, skin, and eyes. And I love the fact that they have application tips for each product on their website and often have a video featuring one of their makeup artists demonstrating how to apply the product. As far as the products themselves are concerned, I love the fact that these products are very convenient to use and carry in these stackable containers. It's also possible to multitask with a number of the products, which I also love. And since you can twist the lid of each product until you hear the click, you can be assured that the lid is on as tight as possible so the products will last longer and not dry out, which is really important with cream products. And since some of the products I used were almost a year old, it really did demonstrate how nicely these click-on tops work because they were not dried out in the least. And most importantly, these products feel absolutely beautiful on the skin and create a lovely, soft glow. Since these products are all creams, they may not work as well if you have oily skin or if you live in a hot, humid climate. But the fact that these products are in these stackable jars means that it's easy to carry them with you and do touch-ups during the day if need be. I must say that I really did like all of these products, but there were a few that really stood out for me, which I'd like to mention. This BFF Cream did a wonderful job of moisturizing and also giving some glow. It really feels terrific on the skin. I also especially love the Starlight Highlighter. That was so easy to apply and blend in. That worked beautifully. And I would love to try some of their blushes because I have a hunch they would be equally as easy to blend in. I was really quite impressed with the Miracle Blur as well. I have pretty deep lines and it did really help them look a lot better. And the foundation worked extremely well. I really liked the coverage, and where I needed a little bit extra, I was able to go back in and build it up a bit. And I thought the contour worked really well, but I probably have the wrong color. I would probably need to go a little bit lighter. And that method of just pushing it in, I was really astounded at how well that worked, although I couldn't give up my buffing brush. And the cream eyeshadow really applied beautifully. One and done eyeshadows are just a great thing to have on hand when you're in a hurry or you just don't want to spend a lot of time. And there's some beautiful other colors in the lineup. And just a quick note, if you live in the UK, shipping is free. And for those of us in the US, shipping is free with a purchase of $100 or more. All in all, I feel very positive about all the products that I tried today. They're beautifully formulated and convenient to use, and since they are all cream products, they're especially wonderful for those of us with dry to combination skin. If you enjoyed today's video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to know in the comment section below if you've tried any Trinny London products. And if so, I hope you'll share your thoughts on the products with us. Thank you so very much for joining me today and giving me the gift of your time. I hope you'll join me again next Thursday for another video. And until then, I hope you stay happy and healthy and have a fabulous rest of your day. Take care.